What if the tale of Little Red Riding Hood wasn't as innocent as you remember? Picture a woman, no longer a child, swathed in a blood-red cloak that whispers tales of mystery and fear. The villagers call her Red, her name a simple embodiment of the vibrant fabric that shrouds her. She's a figure of fascination and terror, her presence commanding a peculiar respect among the townsfolk. Her affinity for the wilderness is uncanny, as if the woods speak to her, whispering their ancient secrets in her ear. Her solitude is her constant companion, her habits, a riddle wrapped in an enigma. Does she seek isolation, or does it seek her? Her interactions with the villagers are few and far between, and each encounter only deepens the mystery that is Red. Her cloak, as crimson as a fresh wound, is a stark contrast to her pale, almost spectral visage. As night falls, Red ventures into the forest, her cloak merging with the darkness, her destination unknown. The forest, a realm of shadows and whispers, is ruled by a creature as old as time itself. Meet the wolf, the undying sovereign of the forest. This isn't your run-of-the-mill villain from a fairy tale. Oh no, the wolf is a complex creature, both terrifying and tragic. It roams alone in the wilderness, its existence a solitary one, marred by an insatiable hunger that gnaws at its very being. A hunger that's more a cruel curse than a simple call of nature. Its reputation isn't built on its fearsome appearance, but rather on its monstrous appetite. A hunger that never rests, never satiates. It's an eternal torment that transforms the wolf into the feared beast it's known as. The trees shudder and the leaves quiver as the wolf prowls through the forest, its eyes aglow with an unending, relentless hunger. The forest trembles when the wolf prowls, its eyes aglow with an eternal hunger. In the heart of the forest where darkness and silence reign, Red and the wolf cross paths. Amidst the towering trees and under a moonless sky, they meet. The air crackles with tension, an electric charge that echoes the danger of their encounter. Their conversation unfolds like a dance, a ballet of words, each phrase a pirouette, each reply a counter-move. Red, with her fiery spirit, is unafraid, her words sharp as thorns. The wolf, intrigued by her audacity, responds with veiled threats and cryptic answers, his voice a low growl in the stillness. This is not the innocent encounter we remember from our childhood tales. There's a palpable shift in the air, a turning of the tide. The wolf is no longer a predator, and Red is not just prey. In the chilling silence that follows, a pact is formed, a dark deal sealed with a whisper. Back in the village, the grandmother waits, unaware of the horror that approaches. As the sun sets, the truth begins to unravel, a truth darker than the deepest corners of the forest. The grandmother, the sweet old lady we've come to adore, is far from the harmless soul we thought she was. Beneath her frail exterior lies a heart as black as the midnight sky, a cruel witch who cursed the wolf with an insatiable hunger that could never be quelled. This tale is not simply one of a young girl delivering food to her grandmother. No, it's a story of deceit, betrayal, and the quest for justice. Red, the innocent child, is the unsuspecting pawn in this twisted game. Her true mission isn't to deliver a basket of food, but to deliver justice. Unbeknownst to her, she's been chosen to confront the wicked witch who hides under the guise of a loving grandmother. This is the terrible truth of our tale. As the stars begin to pepper the night sky, the village falls into an eerie silence. The only sound that can be heard is the grandmother's wicked laughter echoing from the depths of her cottage. But then, the door creaks open, and in walks Red, her eyes as cold as the winter's night. In the world of fairy tales, not all stories have a happy ending. In the final act of our tale, Red sets the wolf free from its curse, offering her grandmother as a terrible sacrifice. The villagers, oblivious to the grim pact, cheer for the end of the witch's tyranny. Little do they know the true horror has just begun. And so the tale of Little Red Riding Hood ends, not with a happily ever after, but with a chilling whisper carried on the wind, a reminder of the pact between the woman in red and the beast of the forest.